Hi everybody, this is the Canadian Witch. Um, Tonight I want to touch a topic that we don't hear about often, and after what happened to someone that caused the death yesterday, um, I think it's important to pass the word. What happened is that a lady called Sarah Aris passed away yesterday around noon. She was a paranormal investigator, and her husband and their team, they went to investigate in a building where they went multiple times. And what happened is that there was like broken windows, and there was like bad droppings. And when you go in buildings, even houses, you can get like droppings of animals, dead animals. So what goes in the air, the mold, everything, it can attack your lungs and make you really sick, and you could die. And that lady died yesterday. So she got sick, real sick, about 3 days after the investigation, and she got rushed to the hospital. Not long after that, she ended up in a coma in the end of October, and she was in a coma pretty much a month, and yeah, she died yesterday. So I was listening to the PRS radio online with Ryan Buell and Elfie. So the widow, Shane Aris, he was on the show tonight. He was already supposed to be there to talk about the issues that we can come across physically when we do paranormal investigations. And then his wife died. They told him he didn't have to come if he didn't want to, because his wife died just yesterday. But he really wanted to send the word across. So he came, and I have to say I had a couple of tears. It was really touching. So the thing is that when you investigate in places, there's numerous dangers that you come across. You have the paranormal dangers, the demons, possessions, things like that. Then you have the physical issues that can come. You could step on a rusty nail. You could pass through a floor and fall a floor down. You can end up with mold that you don't see. There can be droppings, like I was saying. You can get bitten by animals. So many things can happen physically, and it's very dangerous. And even if you go in cemetery, you're not out of the dangers if you wear black. Put a reflective band on yourself, so if you go close to the road, that you don't get hit by a car, because it happened to someone. I think it was in Canada. The person said you have to be really careful when you do those paranormal investigation. So no matter if you go in a reputable place where people live, where people work. You should still wear a biohazard mask, not only a dust mask, but biohazard due to what is in the air that could make you sick and die. Also make sure you always have your first aid kit. Wear gloves, wear thick boot soles. Make sure you're secure when you go there, that you're ready to intervene if something happens, and to prevent things from happening, like the mask. We see Zach Bagans wearing a mask in some of his episodes of Ghost Adventures, and he wears it sometimes because he has respiratory problems with his lungs. So he should be wearing it all the time. All the investigators should wear them. So if you're an investigator, add a mask. Put money aside, buy a biohazard mask. If you're thinking about going into the investigation world of the paranormal, when you put money aside for your spirit box and everything, think about buying the mask also, and make sure you have your first aid. Also, never go in old places alone. You never know what could happen to you, and last thing you would want is to have an accident and have nobody with you to save you. So yeah, no matter if you do investigations or if you know someone doing investigation, the best thing you can do is warn them, tell them the dangers, because even Ryan Buell from PRS, he said it, they are doing investigation for years, and it's something that they don't really think about. They know the spiritual dangers, they know there's physical dangers, but it's a topic that isn't talked about between people. They will talk about, like he said, people will talk about like I got scratched by a demon, or they'll talk about what happens, but they rarely talk about the physical side of the problems they get. And with what happened to Sarah Harris, it's something that is going to, I think, change the way that the investigators work to make sure that everybody is safe. I know that I spoke with a paranormal group in Quebec about it, and one of the founder of the group said that they all have the mask and they are all prepared for when they go in investigations. So yeah, so I would suggest that you like the video, pass it around. I know it may not be the best video to watch, but if it can help someone and save a life, so we don't get another Sarah Harris case of that, that would be greatly appreciated. So until then, take care. Let's be. Bye.